Hello and welcome into Tough Gaming, guys. And as you can see, glorious day. And yeah, I've done a few changes made by the farmers. Tidied up all this area, made it a little bit more lived in again. Added some swings, bit more grass, bit of decoration, some fencing. Tidied that area up a little bit. Yeah, it looks really nice today. Nice crisp October afternoon. So we're our third month in now, guys, and yeah, I think we've come along quite far, to be honest. I think I've almost harvested all the fields we own. There's still a couple still growing, so it's like corn. I think we got a sorghum field, but we'll check all that later. As you can see, I've moved the manure pit now, and I stuck in another little bit of storage, should we say. If you haven't seen it, that's another entrance we've added. What else have we done? Oh yeah, we brought the grass in, and I think that could be ready to go. I think it's fermented now, and yes, it's all compacted, all fermented, and we got 200 odd thousand litres in there, and we got 300,000 litres in there, just over. So we'll be able to start our TMR next. So yeah, that's another project we can start. This is the goat mod I was using, but I have put sheep in with the goats. So we got goat's milk and we got wool we're producing. And this comes with a production as well, which I've added. So that's got bale storage as well, guys, so you can add some bales in there as well. But that looks quite a cool little shop, to be honest. So as you can see, we got all our products in here now. So same again, I like using it as like a community area. But yeah, people can come in and they can come and have a look at our process, how we get the cheese. And yeah, you can see all the different cheeses, maybe have a little tester. I'm sure the staff would be more than welcome. And yeah, we've got a little bit of an apple juice production going on as well. I haven't started any of these productions up yet, apart from my lime production where I've been getting stones off the actual fields. So that's my lime production, which I always use. I think it's a really good mod. This is another entrance point. So this was the original entrance. So I have changed it a little bit. Got the community farm sign down again. Can't really see it that well because of the sun shining on it, to be honest. Right then. So this is going to be our dairy section now, guys. And our orchards and greenhouses area. So I have put I haven't put the build up for all this area yet, because a lot of it was done in the dark, which spoiled the build, to be honest. But I added that little pond there, and we've also added this, but I have done the build for this. I think that's already out. So this is going to be our dairy cattle over this side. Once I manage to put the TMR in, which we can start making hopefully in the next episode. And then we can get the dairy up and running. So I've got a manure pit. I also got the orchard for the apples. So I've stuck down, I think, 4. Hopefully that's going to be enough. So I haven't done this in any of the build, guys. I've just literally put these ones down. So this is more like a little farm tour, just to catch you up on stuff I may not have shown in my build video, because like I said, it's really dark. So I've added a little dairy production there, and I've added a little shed for storage. I've added this sauce and mushroom. I haven't used this mod yet. It's another production for mushrooms. I've added another little silo bunker there. So there's our mushroom greenhouses, and these are the other greenhouses I use. These two on my right hand side, I haven't used them before. They comes with a different pack, but the mod is a little bit too big to use on this map, to be honest, guys. But I am using the greenhouses just to try them. So this is the path I've put in to go round to our quarry. I did put this in the build, but it was really dark, so yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that. because on my screen it was nice because the moon was out and it was shining really bright. But what I've seen on my last video I've put up, yeah, it is a little bit dark, but I have got this build all ready to upload, but like I said, it is a little bit dark, so I am a bit gutted about that, to be honest. So this is our quarry and stonemason, and as you can see I've put the bridge here and that looks like the perfect height now. So there's definitely no clipping of the train going through the bridge. So we made all this last time in the video, but like I said, it might have been a little bit too dark to actually appreciate the build. But I think it's turned out pretty well, this area now. That looks pretty cool, guys. I am quite impressed with that myself, to be honest. I didn't think I could get away with it, but yeah, I did. Right then. So this track should lead us to our fields. We are actually prepping. Ready to... Yeah, I'll show you now as we go along. I think I mentioned it in my last video what I want to do with this area. I basically got 6 fields. 4 I've harvested, or 5 I've harvested. But I actually want to knock them all into like 2 fields I want to knock into 1 field. And I got that with 3 of them, so there's 6 fields, but I am going to end up with just 3 fields. Just to make them bigger, and hopefully a bit more field bonus and a bit more product we need to start our productions. Right then, so these are the fields I'm on about, guys. So it's 14 and 13. We've done most of the field prep, as you can see, they're all nicely sorted, but this one needs harvesting, the one what says it needs lime. So I'm going to knock 14 and 13 together. I'm going to knock 11 and, is that 9 or 8? 11 and 8 together, and 10 and 9 together. But this one is, what's on there? I think it was, oh man. Oh, I can't remember what was on there now. But anyway, we're waiting for it to grow. Like, it's sorghum down here, I remember that. Let me just check. No, that's corn. Bloody hell, I'm all over the place. Sunflower, that's what was in there. Yeah, sunflower. That should be corn. Yeah, so we're still waiting for these to harvest, and I think this is soybean. Let me just check. Yeah, soybean. Yeah, heads all over the place. So they're the only fields we've got left to harvest now. And like I said, the others I need to plough, knock them into 1 field basically. And yeah, just do all the process again, so I'll have to lime it. Yeah. So I'll probably bring you back on a different video with that one, guys. Where I'm knocking the fields in together and creating 1 big field. Right then. So as you can see, there is a little build over there which I've shown already, but I have added some more stuff now. This is probably the best flour mill in game. I always try and get this on the map because it's got some bonkers products, or bonkers recipes I should say. So we're making flour basically, but it's a really fast turnover, and like I said, you've got some really crazy recipes you'd never think of making flour out of the recipe sometimes, but it works really well. We get some really good byproducts from it as well. Pig food, stone, and I think it was chaff was the other byproduct. So here's another mod I'm testing out, guys. It's like an oil mill or oil factory. So I've added this little thing here. I don't know how good it is, but we're going to give it a test. Like I said, I love testing all new mods in different areas. So this seemed to be a good map to try it on. This build I think I've already done and already shown you how we got to this stage. But yeah, we haven't started any of these up and running yet. And like I said, we got the offshore, onshore aquarium as well to try and use. We've got the fish food productions there. Same again, don't know how fast they are, whether we need more. But yeah, I think this has turned out pretty good so far, guys, this build. Lots of different areas. Like I said, the only one that really let me down was that stone quarry build, because it was in the dark, and like I said, I'd done the bridge and everything else before I checked how big the mod was. So yeah, I would pick a different area if I had to, if I could do it all over again, let's say. Because yeah, like a donut, I started saving it when I was doing the actual incline for the bridge. So yeah, I didn't check out the mods properly, so yeah, my bad. But it don't look too bad over in that corner by the railway track, to be honest. Right then, and that's basically where we are now, guys. That's the cornfield we own. I'm still waiting for that to grow. I might keep that one for corn, or I could use it in the production. I'm not too sure yet. Right. And like I said, this is the entrance I put in. And as you can see, the walls, they're only just coming into view. Which is a bit of a shame, because, yeah, if you pull away, yeah, the walls disappear. Which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. Right then, I've got one more thing to put by here. And it's another community sign on our entrance. I think it's in others. No, it must be in decoration. Sorry, guys. Right, let me just find it. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. And like I said, I call it a community farm because literally, if you guys need to help me or want to help me or want to come on my farm to help me, more than welcome. I'm always happy to help anyone out in any sort of way. This is why I do lots of tutorials on the sculpting and the landscaping tool, because yeah, new people definitely find it hard, and even I find it hard sometimes, and I've played this game a long time. But yeah, I think this build has come together quite nicely, to be honest, guys. And like I said, when you pull away, the walls do disappear, which is a bit of a shame. But that does look pretty cool, guys, to be honest. I think it's worked out pretty well, this build. Same again, leave me a comment and let me know what you think, guys. Thanks for your time as always, guys. Much appreciated. And if you do like what you see at any time, please leave a follow and a like, and let me know in the comments how you think it's all gone. Thanks for your time as always, guys. Much appreciated. Bye.